What if the truck you thought you knew has just been completely redefined? Because the 2026 Peterbilt 579 isn't just another upgrade, it's a statement. A bold move in a market where every mile counts, every drop of fuel matters, and every second on the road can mean profit or loss. Now imagine this: you're cruising down an open interstate somewhere in the United States. The road is stretching endlessly ahead, the cabin is quiet. The power under your foot feels effortless. And suddenly you realize this doesn't feel like a truck anymore, it feels like control. That's exactly what Peterbilt is aiming for with the 2026 579, and today we're breaking it all down. But here's the catch: most people will look at this truck and say, yeah, it looks modern. Very few will understand what actually changed, and why it matters more than ever right now. Let's start where everything begins, the outside. At first glance, the design feels familiar. Clean lines, bold grille, aggressive stance. But don't let that fool you, this isn't just about looks. Every curve, every angle, every detail has been engineered for efficiency. The airflow around this truck has been refined to reduce drag in ways that directly impact fuel savings. And if you're running long hauls across states, you already know what that means: more miles, less fuel, higher margins. Simple, but here's something interesting. Why does the front look slightly more streamlined than before? Because Peterbilt quietly optimized the aerodynamics without completely redesigning the identity. It still looks like a Peterbilt, but it performs like something from the future. Now think about this for a second: if a truck can save even a small percentage of fuel over thousands of miles, how much money are we really talking about over a year? Exactly. That's not an upgrade, that's a business decision, and we're just getting started. Step inside and everything changes. The moment you enter the cabin, the first thing you notice is not the technology, it's the space. The layout feels intentional. Clean, organized, designed for someone who actually lives on the road, because let's be honest, for many drivers in the US, this isn't just a vehicle, it's a second home, and Peterbilt clearly understands that. The dashboard now feels more refined, more modern, and more intuitive. The digital displays are crisp, responsive, and positioned exactly where your eyes naturally go. No unnecessary distractions, no confusion, just information exactly when you need it. But here's a quick question. How many times have you driven a vehicle where the tech feels like it's working against you? Yeah, we've all been there. This isn't that. Everything here is designed to reduce effort, not add to it. The steering wheel feels solid, premium, and purposeful. Controls are placed logically. Materials noticeably improved. This is not just about driving anymore, this is about experience. And speaking of experience, let's talk about comfort, because if you're spending hours, days, even weeks on the road, comfort isn't a luxury, it's survival. The seats in the 2026 Peterbilt 579 are designed for long-haul endurance. Better support, better cushioning, less fatigue, and that matters more than people realize, because fatigue doesn't just affect comfort. It affects safety, and that brings us to something critical: performance. Now under the hood, this is where things get serious. The powertrain options available in the 2026 Peterbilt 579 are built for real-world demands. Whether you're hauling heavy loads across states or cruising efficiently on highways, this truck delivers smooth acceleration, consistent torque, reliable performance. But here's the real question. Is it powerful enough to handle everything you throw at it? Short answer, yes, but the long answer is more interesting, because it's not just about power anymore, it's about how efficiently that power is used. And this is where the 579 stands out. The engine and transmission are tuned to work together seamlessly. Gear shifts feel smoother, power delivery feels controlled, and overall driving feels effortless, almost too effortless. Which brings us to something most reviews don't talk about enough: driver confidence. When you're behind the wheel of a machine like this, you don't just want power, you want predictability, you want control. And the 2026 579 delivers exactly that. Now let me pause for a second, because this is important. What good is a powerful truck if you don't feel in control of it? Exactly. That's why Peterbilt focused heavily on stability, handling, and braking performance. And the result: a truck that feels planted, balanced, reliable even at highway speeds. Now let's shift gears for a moment. Literally, imagine you're driving at night, long stretch of road, minimal traffic, your headlights cut through the darkness, and suddenly everything feels calm. That's the kind of driving experience this truck is built for. Quiet cabin, smooth ride, minimal vibration. It doesn't fight you. It works with you. But wait, there's something else, something that could completely change how you look at this truck: technology. And no, we're not talking about flashy screens just for the sake of it. We're talking about smart systems, driver assistance features that actually make a difference, collision mitigation, lane awareness, adaptive systems designed to keep you safe and alert. Because in today's world, safety isn't optional, it's expected, and Peterbilt delivers. Now here's a thought. What if the real upgrade isn't what you see, but what you don't? The small improvements, the subtle refinements, the things that quietly make your life easier mile after mile. That's where the 2026 Peterbilt 579 wins. And now we reach the part most people skip, but you shouldn't: real-world practicality. Because at the end of the day, this truck isn't built for showrooms, it's built for the road. Maintenance access is improved, durability is enhanced, reliability is prioritized. Everything about this truck is designed to keep you moving, because downtime, that's the real enemy, and Peterbilt knows it. Now let's bring it all together. The 2026 Peterbilt 579 is not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's refining it, perfecting it, making it better in every way that actually matters. Performance, comfort, efficiency, technology, reliability. It checks every box. But here's the final question. Is it worth it if you're serious about trucking? If you understand the value of efficiency, comfort, and long-term reliability, then the answer becomes obvious. This isn't just a truck, it's a tool, a business asset, a machine designed to give you an edge. And in today's competitive world, that edge is everything. Now before you go, ask yourself this. If you had the chance to upgrade your entire driving experience, would you take it? Because that's exactly what this is. And if you want to see more deep, cinematic breakdowns of the most powerful trucks on the road and make, sure you subscribe and stay tuned.